Hey guys, and welcome back to the Accumulation Zone. In today's video we're going to be taking a close look at the 5%ers funding firm, since my prop firm reviews are actually my most requested videos. We started out with future funding firms reviews, but since I'm now also transitioning to CFD funding firms to diversify, I do not just want to be funded with future funding firms, I also want to be or secure some funded capital with CFD funding firms to diversify, also spread the risk in case one of the firm goes down. Definitely make sure to check out my prop firm reviews playlist here on YouTube, where I covered all these different prop firms. So let's jump right into it. Why the 5%ers? Well, I personally signed up with the 5%ers last week because I was looking for one of the OG firms in that industry. I already signed up with Funding Pips. This firm has been founded in 2023, so it's basically brand new. And you could say, well, they don't really know what they're doing, at least if you compare it to a firm that has been established in 2016, like the 5%ers or FTMO that have been founded in 2015. They have been in this game for much longer, and they actually have a solid team behind them. If we go over here to the About section, we can actually click on that and click on About the 5%ers and see the entire team who's behind this company. Because it's an actual company, and it's not just a bunch of 20-year-olds that have a huge following on Twitter starting out their own prop firm. And that's a really big upside to me. I make sure that if I get funded with CFD funding firms, since there are so many different options, that first of all, I want to secure funding with one of the major players. And in my opinion, that's 5%ers and FTMO. What I really like about the 5%ers compared to FTMO is that you have so many different options. You can choose between 3 different programs. The first one would be the one-step hypergrowth program, where you can get paid from the first target and double your account on every milestone. The second option would be the typical high-stakes challenge, the typical 2-step program, where you have to pass phase 1 and phase 2, and then you're a funded trader. And you can scale your account actually at every milestone, which would add up to a total funding of $4 million. And that's really big, just with one funding firm. We're gonna take a look at their scaling plan later on in this video. But before, I want to talk about the third option, which is the bootcamp program, which I think is a really nice addition to just round it up. So we have the one-step program, the 2-step program, and a low-cost program, because you can actually get started on a 100k bootcamp account for only $95. And instead of paying everything up front, you have to pay the majority of, your challenge once you actually passed all the stages. Let's also take a look at the 5%ers FAQ section and answer the most frequent questions. So, which broker do we trade with if we sign up for a 5%ers challenge? With 5%ers, we directly trade through commercial liquidity providers and not common retail brokers, for example 8cap, Think Markets, Blueberry Markets, Black Bull, and many others. And with the 5%ers, you end up paying a $4 commission per lot round trip on your typical forex pairs, and on commodities. On indices, you actually only end up paying $2 per lot round trip. The second most important question, in my opinion, is what payout methods are available, because that's what we're here for. We want to get paid out as traders. We don't just want to play on challenges forever. And with the 5%ers, you can request payouts with Wise, bank transfers, and cryptocurrencies every 14 days. And another important thing is that withdrawals won't affect your scaling progress on your account. And now to the last question, who can actually join the 5%ers funding program? The answer to that is anyone over 18 years of age with any level of trading experience. And people from the below listed countries are unfortunately not able to trade with the 5%ers. And before we continue, I would really recommend you guys to check out the spreads of 5%ers, and therefore simply go to their homepage, scroll down, and right here you will find the best spreads in the industry. See for yourself. Simply copy those details and put them into your MT5, so log in onto the 5% online real server with these login details, then you can test the spreads yourself. I already did a CFD prop firm spread comparison. I think it's really important to know how much spread you have on your most traded pairs and how much commission you actually have to pay. So right here with the 5%ers, we see that for EU, we actually have a 0 pip spread fixed. And on the S&P 500, we usually have a spread between 3.5 to 7. I only saw 7 pips of spread once when I looked at it during the Asia session. I don't trade the Asia session. I mainly only trade the New York session on the S&P 500. And over there, I usually have a fixed spread of 4.5 pips, which is really manageable. But if we compare, for example, the FX commission per lot of 5%ers, which comes in at $4 per lot, to Skilled Funded Trader, where we pay $7 per lot, depending on the broker you choose to sign up with. So that's almost twice as much. And eventually, this could happen to have a bad effect on your challenge. Let's say your profit target is 8%, and you reach that 8%, well, you still have to deduct your commissions. And if your commissions, they tally up, end up netting 2% of your initial account balance, you actually have to reach a profit target of 9 or 10%, depending on how many trades you actually take. So it's really important to take that into consideration, especially, well, that's different for every trader out there and unique to your own system or strategy. So definitely make sure to be aware of that before you sign up with any funding firm, because it has to fit your trading style. If you take 100 of trades per day, then well, I'd say commissions and spread is one of the most important things to you. If you only take 1 or 2 trades per day, I wouldn't say it's that important, but still make sure you're aware of that. And that's already the end of my 5%ers prop firm review. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. If you did, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I also want to give a quick shout out, because yesterday I uploaded this video, The Holy Grail to Understand and Apply ICT Concepts. I think it's a really good video. I put so much effort into creating it. So definitely check that out. And if you want to sign up to my VIP membership and watch me execute my trades daily on my Discord live streams, you can sign up during this month of February and get in at a 50% discount. This is a limited time offer, so make sure to take advantage of it.